I'm Pickle Rick! Special! Shut up, Meg. What's up, everybody? How are we doing on this about to rain, apparently, Saturday? Hopefully your weather is a little better. Let's see, we had Joe Russ, Zap the Sparky, Franco was here early, Falma. Let's see, there's Big Clive with the raid. What's up, everybody? MacVision was here early. Mr. S, Rusty B. Let me push play on the old Twitch. And it's actually, well, I gotta reset the playlist. There we go. We got a hydrate from lighting desk. All right, we can do that. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and pop open that hydrate faux shizzle. Let's see me scroll that down there. It's a walking desk, mostly Kappa, Jacques Attack, Boink. Cheers, Ed. And we got it doubled up. What's up, Dave? Cheers, everybody. Appreciate you swinging through. Dan Gleebles, what is up? What do you think we got that? Did I just get a new thing and it didn't tell me? Because it does that sometimes. Let's see, what do we got over here? We got people sending stuff in. Appreciate the follow there. Let's see. Media Blaze, there we go. What's up, everybody? All right, so we got a VertoThermoWhoofle here in a little bit. Big 8 News, Delta Mike, DC Allen. We have something else making noise. Nate Smith with the 6s and 7s. Well, we'll do a toast to that. Appreciate the support, buddy. Beer is almost isotonic. That's how I hydrate at night. Oh, there you go. Peter Harkins gifting a tier 1 sub to a streamy panini. I dig that. I dig that. I appreciate that, buddy. Tricky Dane, what's up? Somewhat rocky raid, but I'm here. Can't get rid of me that easily. Oh, no. We got a little hype train going. Thank you, everybody. Wheeze, what's up, Wheeze? I'm talking to you in a moment. Any orange stuff? I got the lighter that I usually have. I did get a new first aid kit. I don't know if there's anything orange in that. I just got this today. I'm going to put that on one of my packs. Peter Harkins with another gifted sub to Holy Dancer. Let's see, do we have anything orange in here? Actually, not really. Well, I kind of feel like more medical stuff. Oh, here's something that's orange. There you go. Here's some wound stuff that is orange. Oop, yeah. Oop, wound plasters. Has anybody ever heard wound plasters before for band-aids? Jack Attack with the deep voice. All right, let me put this back over here. Let's see, let's roll that away.
Alright, what we got here? We got the deep voice. Mr. S gifted a tier sub to Delta Mike. Very good. Oh, thank you. Looks like we also hit a guess a tier sub goal. So cheers to that. Plasters, how European? I'm not a paean, European. Peter Harkins? Yes, thank you very much. Sounds like some Autobond with medical influence. Sticking plasters are for cuts. It's a band-aid. Band-aid. It's an evil band-aid. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, we're gonna try something maybe a little different for the Twitch thing. Yes, we are. Let's see how Good morning and happy National Mojito Day, National Blueberry Muffin Day, and Day of the Flemish Community, Dr. Scruff. When you're not turning on the demonic tones and eating some
The wrong button, buddy. How do you turn this off? There we go.
now we're back.
All right. Yeah, this has an alt, or what the hell they call it? Auto-tune. When you're not turning on the demonic tunes or eating some buttered scones, have you enjoyed reading any more of my world's greatest Beagosaurus novels yet? I did get a little bit more into it, but I still need to finish. But we are getting there. We are getting there. No worries, my good friend. I thought I saw something else on Jack Attack. 25 watch stream on Jack Attack. What's that tickling my fingers? Hopefully not bugs. Appreciate the follow, mostly Kappa. Where are we at? What time is it? So, about 3.5 minutes to the VertoThermoWhoofle. Go Vikings. 1-0 in Norway. Isn't Norway playing the Brits? If I remember right. See, am I missing anything else over there? Okay, I think we're all caught up with that. The Sterling engine, yes, it has been heating up. It's just making it. It's a little slow at first. Thank you there, Z to us. Let's see. Say back to Nora. There you go. Yeah, we have interesting voice things. There's a couple. Actually, there's a couple things I was going to add before the stream, but didn't quite get to it. But let's see. Let me see something. So, as you know, ads are a thing. So I was wondering what you would think if I trimmed that up a little bit. Hold on a sec here. I want to see, like, what would you think, just so you can plan for the occasional 90-second ads? I figure we could put... Uh-oh, something just happened. Woo, but put something, I guess it's gotta go down a little bit, not too far down. Hold on, Discord audio, let's just put that down there. How's that look? Now you can kind of plan for your drinks, your pee breaks. I can trim that up a little bit more, I think. That didn't work. Oh, is that too distracting for people? Do you think that would help? Yeah, I can sort it out. But anyway, fuck. Let's see, starting to go brrr. Let's see. No, not actually hot, but the Sterling is running. Well, that means it's warm enough. Always a nice beer. I appreciate that. I was going to put some balm in it today to kind of thin it up a little bit because it's not so humid, but I just kind of forgot. I ended up just relaxing for a lot of the day and then suddenly went, oh yeah, I got stuff to do. Choo choo. What's all this nonsense about? The hype train thing? Is that done? Yeah. Or nah, I don't like. Did I get a hype? I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Oh Christ. Anyway, let's see. Oh, it is VertoThermoWhoofle time. Perhaps change to Twitch ad starts in. Yeah. Yeah, I could do something like that. Let's see. I want. You know what? I could also move it a little more out of the way, like this. Where is the Twitch ad window? We're gonna need to move that like way down. Yeah, right over that. That over to there. How's that line up? Let me see what that looks like. All right, let's get the VertoThermoWhoofle going. Actually, no, I don't really like that. That's weird looking over there. All right, hold on. Let me move that back. Can I just Control Z that? Like, maybe? Nope. Oh yeah, you can. Let me move it over to there a little bit. All right, let's play with some fire, shall we? Is that up and running? All right. Number one. One for Freddy. Setting chat on fire. Well, one or more. Now, I'm pretty sure I didn't set your butt on fire there, Frank. Well, maybe Freddy's a little bit. Let's see. What's up, Belmont? What's the difference between black-eyed peas and chickpeas? Black-eyed peas can sing us a song, but chickpeas can only hummus one. Hummus. Choo-choo, what's this nonsense about? Hype train. If you get a whole bunch of, like, stuff all at once, it does a little hype train thingy. Zoom. Yeah, I'll have to change that so it says, like, Twitch or something. But, yeah, okay. That's not horrible. Oh, I like that one, Mr. S. Where'd you find? I guess that's on somebody else's. I like that one. Fire. Goal for England, yeah. Okay. Oh, and I hear there's a drone show at Kennedy Space Center. I do believe I heard that correctly. Fire in the thermal cam. Oh, you like it? Have you not seen that before? I don't think I'm on fire. That's it's the alternate way to do a woofle. I actually design. I have a bunch of different wooflers I have made as well. Drone shows are in the sea of what? Saved, no more burning. Oh yeah. No burn. Go England. What is it? What the hell is in football? Is that periods? Is it what, 3 20-minute periods, or they just keep going and going until people fall out? I'd probably pay a little more attention to that. Blink says 2 hours until 2. Is it 2 or 3? I thought it was 3 hours. Whatever. I'll take a look at some point. 2 half times in football. Okay. Oh. Well, it's just 2 45-minute. Oh. No wonder they had to take breaks while they were over here. It's that damn hot, 45 minutes straight. Now, is that something like they constantly cycle people in and out every 15 minutes or something? Or people just out there busting their balls for 45 minutes straight? Micro War, what's up? Difference between a chickpea and a lentil: you won't have a lentil on your face. The face. See, I got that one. I got that. And we'll show some of what's coming in. Ooh, where's my WhatsApp at? There we go. That was up. Oh, no, I had to close that when I updated the one thingy majiggy. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Advertisers have created 2 hydration breaks. Well, that's good. Thank you, Sparks. Yeah, that's cool. Because, like, if you're running that long, you gotta stop for a minute. Plenty lighting besides the telephone, aka the Doctor Who TARDIS. That's Christmas tree. We did the Christmas tree. I don't know if we did the extra lights on it when we built the tree or not, but that's a Lego kit and a lighting kit. That's a Lego kit and a lighting kit. Actually, a lot of the Legos you see behind us, we made on channel and put lighting kits on them. England scored, but no good offside. I used to know what all that meant because I actually played soccer for a little bit when I was a kid. Let's see, what year was that? I was, what, 9? So that would have been like mid-80s, I think. No, because I lived at the apartment. No, I must have been like 11 or 12. Anyway. A Welshman, a Scotsman, and an Irishman walk into a pub. There's usually an Englishman, but he's still at the World Cup. Oh. Will the rotor engine go, or is it dead? Oh, it goes. It's just loud. Like, you just hear it. Mr. S, haven't seen Hockness in a while. Is he doing fine? Yeah, he's good. He's moving. He's getting his place set up. He's actually looking in getting a new computer, possibly before he starts up again, because his old computer's, it's just kind of showing its age. But last I talked to him, I think I talked to him this week. I think he says he would like to start streaming again before the end of July, I do believe. Yeah, he's good. He's just doing his thing at work, dealing with the same knobs that I got to deal with. I mean, I can turn the rotary engine on for a moment if, like, since we haven't in a while. Just for those that are new, we built this from bits and pieces on stream. Yeah, don't turn it on when you're holding it like this. It will rip itself out of your hand because it is a torquey little bugger. Let's see. It was a fun little project, but it is torquey, and that is an aluminum blade. But I can hear it behind me when it's, like, you can hear it as I'm talking. Like, it's not very loud, but the microphone just picks up that part of it. But that was a good little build off of Amazon. I think that was that. Yeah, that was Amazon. Yeah. Offside rule, says Delta Mike. When a forward pass is made, there must be 2 players ahead of attacker. Usually goalie plus 1 defender. If not, play stops. Oh, that's if a pass is made. Okay. Is that the new flux capacitor? Just trying to be, I guess. And yes, for those that on the YouTube side that saw the thumb, there was someone that popped into the Wednesday stream called the Tongue Drummer. Hung out, and apparently they play tongue drums, and I was like, what is that? Well, apparently a tongue drum is not that. Where the hell's the button? There it is. Something just popped up. I appreciate the follow, Leon, but I got a tongue drum. Probably sounds like hell through the mic. I have no idea. Sounds really cool in person. I'll have to figure out how to get the mic situated to listen. Some resonate a little more than others. It was like 25 bucks. Sounds not ideal. Yeah, I imagine so. Steel drums from the Caribbean. Not quite. Sounds soothing. You know, it really is just kind of relaxing to play because you don't really know or have to know how to play it. Like I messed with it for a couple minutes, just kind of hitting random stuff. And then I just kind of figured out just a random pattern that was like pretty chill. Like, it's just neat because you can make some really relaxing sounding music. So, but yeah, I don't know how to get a microphone to pick that up properly, especially because this one goes through so many filters to knock out just general noise. Sounds like a kid's toy. Well, you can get different sizes too. That like the bigger ones are deeper, the smaller ones are a little higher. But yeah, that I dig that little thing. I'm gonna mess with that some. Couldn't you measure the vibrations in the metal magnetically and then amplify? Probably. Though I don't know. I might have. Oh, I got one of those fucking kits with like it's like a Mega AT or something like that in it. That, you know, has a million different sensors. Like I wonder if that has a magnetic resonance sensor or what are those called? Oh my god. At least what's the measurement for magnetic or for magnets? God, I know that word. I just don't use it a lot. Something with a G, isn't it? Gauss? Is that a Gauss? Did you remember to bring in the mic? Of course not. Well, Henry's, that's inductance. I mean, like an actual magnet. Isn't that like a Gauss or Gauss meter? Cheers, by the way. Let's try something. Because I still have the other microphone that we use outside. I don't know why that sounds echoey. Where's the... Okay. Let me turn this down because it may be ridiculously loud. Let me figure out where the fucking mouse is. There we go. Lapels. All right. Let me turn that down. Let me mute my microphone so it's not some weird echoes thing. And we're going to experiment a second. Alright, that's not horrible. Woo woo. God damn, what am I doing here? Mute that. Thank you. Okay. I know this has noise reduction on it. If I can just get this mic to sit wide open. How do you do that? Button. There's the noise reduction button. There's no noise reduction. All right. Let's see what this does. Let me unmute that. Let me mute my mic so it doesn't get weird. All right, how bad was that? Let me mute that again. Here's how good or bad was that? Just music? Yeah. Top of the hour toot. Yep. Everybody grab something. We'll do a top of the hour tooty toasty thing. Sounds like someone's at the good. That was good. Sounded fine. Okay, well, I guess that we found a microphone to use for that if I want to derp around with it. Maybe we'll do something with that later. Kind of experiment, see what we can bing bong out of it. Put the mic back in the case on the charger. Loincloths. Can we use rolled dough? Yes. All right, everybody. Take a drink, take a sip, do whatever you need to do, but cheers, everyone. Top of the hour, too. That's a comment for me. The audio was kind of off. The audio cut off. May have been problems with bandwidth on what? Maybe you're in. I've never done this either, so I may have double muted or hit the wrong buttons a couple times. But as long as you could hear it and it kind of sounded all right, then that's cool. I can, like, these are some fucking, these microphones, man, they work. They're just good. Like, I really like them. Probably the microphones I'll be using when we try running the engine outside in about a week and a half on Wednesday. I should be doing a test stream before then just to see how it does. But yeah, this coming Wednesday we'll do the MRE, and then next Wednesday after that we should be outside with the engine. I'll have to go back on the stream and see how that sounded. Actually, I can do that now on YouTube. Do a quick little thing here. Reload, fixed it. Okay, yeah, every once in a while you need that reload. Let's see, my channel. I'm streaming apparently. Bing bong. Oh yeah, actually that sounds good. Okay. It's not all weird and pop like that's. I'm assuming it's because this is, you know, a quote voice microphone, so I'm guessing it's better suited for voice than instrumentation. Whereas these microphones, the little lapel mics, are kind of more generic in purpose, not in quality. That's for fucking sure. Oh, whatever. Where was that? Where was that? That's weird. Did I miss something here? That's good there. That's there. I can close that. That's going to confuse the shit out of me. Okay. And Jackie just said, I was adopted by aliens. They made me wash my hands, clean my room, and eat my vegetables. Turns out I was on the mothership. Because Okay, so Fama said welcome Boozy, but I don't see a Boozy any. Oh, there he is. What's up, Booze? DC Allen. Oh, ad progress. I didn't see anybody yell about it. That's good. Except because... Alright, well, I didn't hear anybody, like, yelling about ads, so I'm guessing since you knew they were coming, like, it was okay? Actually, if I can pay attention to the little counter for the Twitch, and I guess, yeah, that was a good call. I'll do another overlay to say Twitch ads in, or whatever. But yeah, I'll see. I don't have a way to like necessarily set up a timer per se, but I'll come up with something to help look. So I'll try to pay a little more attention, or if you guys, which are actually watching the screen, as it were, whereas I'm watching this, maybe have a little, hey, here it comes kind of deal or something. Tell the mic, no ads last half hour. Yeah, I kind of wonder if part of Clive's ad issue is just where he is. But I did send him a thing on about getting together. We'll verify his settings, and if his settings match mine, which seem tolerable by y'all, if they match, then it means he's getting more ad dumps on him because of country location kind of thing. Pumpkin in the face. I don't know that anybody needs a pumpkin in the face. I mean, if you're a jack-o'-lantern, that you kind of need a pumpkin in the face, but you are a pumpkin face. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, if you're subscribed, which I think Clive has that as well, turned on as well. I think that's turned on by default. I don't know, but yeah, I know on my channel, if you're subscribed, you don't get any ads. Let's see what we got sent in. That was delivered. All right, we have bags of cashews. Don't need those. I don't even know what that is. Oh, yep, okay. Mr. S, what do you have here? Oh, I see what you have here. That's a big picture. Let's see. All right, cool. So Mr. S has sent us a selection of indica, as it were. CBD, THC 24%. That's not too bad. Most of the flower I get is 30 or more. I think in Maryland you can get up to 40% if you're a medical. I think rec is limited. It either is limited or places choose to limit, which is fine. I don't need any booyah shit anymore. Just enough to relax myself after. Where the hell is Lockwatcher? I guess he's busy. No Lockwatcher picks. Nothing? No? Nothing. Okay. So we got a couple from Jubs and Happy. Oh, wait a minute. No. We got another email. Where's that at? There it is. Actually, two. Is JSS here? Yeah, there you are. You're right there. Okay. We'll just do a couple from, well, one from Wednesday and one from C2S. C2S wanted to let us know that he's flipped his ladies over, and I'm sure the ladies are loving it. That means they're going to get very big in the next couple weeks. They look healthy, happy, looking like they want to show you what they can do. Very nice. And JS Wizard sent us this on Wednesday, as we were talking about old stuff. Project that for a fucking fixing it up. Fixing, what the hell's the, god damn. That's because I haven't had enough to drink yet. A little fixer-upper. He bought two of these. One of them worked, so he's going to restore. There it is. Like, restore this one here. Look at this old gal. There it is. That's the main overall thing, yeah. I like it. Restoration, yeah. But yeah, I figured I'd save that one because I know y'all would be interested in that on the big show, as I call it. Since this is, my bigger show. All right, Red Dwarfer and Benji. Let's see, what do we got for the Jubbinator? We have extra black cats tonight since Clive has got that big old house panther up there. Keeping it real with the sun, I dig it. Probably pretty warm. Are there's Nixie tubes on the top right? Yes, I'll go back to them here after we're done this. I forgot about to mention that, yeah. Oh, what do we have? Oh, wait a minute. Was there a caption? Nope, just a cat butt. Okay. New plasterboard up and painted. New ply subfloor in. Wall insulation in. Electrical wiring done. Whole house cold water lines replaced so no more leak, pipe leaks. IKEA kitchen assembly started a big week. That looks good. Got a window to another room? Or is that, oh no, that's a mirror. Well, is that also like a window to another room or something? Or is there storage in there? But no, I like that. That's cool. You can just lick the wires to get some light. There's no problem there. That's cool. Batman cat, Batcat. Oh, there you go. Good hiding spot. Yeah. You and Jubs can share that. Serving hatch, everyone seems to think. A huge cheers to Mr. Red Dwarfer. We were heading to the hardware store to get that one last plumbing fittings 30 minutes before close. I ran over an eye bolt. Oh. Mr. Red Dwarfer did a wheel change that was F1 pit crew worthy, and we made it to the store in a time. Nice. I haven't had a flat in a while. I had a flat last year on the work van. Last time I had a flat on the truck, I had a slow leak. That didn't really count. But last time I had a flat on the truck, the tread separated and ripped my inner fender to shreds. That's cool. Good to get the quick change. Quick change. Oh, yeah, that's a rough one. Let's see. Kitty cat. Got that, and that. Hold on. We'll do flat cat, then we'll go back and look at the meter. Ooh, what's flat cat doing? Flat cat is enjoying his Saturday evening. That is a faux show. Very nice. Here, let's do a quick toast to Flat Cat. Appreciate that. Chillin, a chillin. Thanks, Scruff. I'll do a video of the fully restored scope someday soon. Excellent. Would love to see it. Or if you upload it, I can link it or whatever you want to do, brother. But yeah, I'll definitely help you out with that one. I like that. That's cool. All right, let's see here. We're going back to the meter. Click that. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yes. That's as much as it'll let me zoom, but yes, those are, we discussed that Wednesday at one point. Yes, those are Nixie tube displays in there. OG as fuck. Love it. Love it. Like when we were saying Wednesday, I got to get around to getting that old meter up here. Like I need to redo the back a little bit because I want to make space for that old meter we got from the 40s. And I want to just find a very slow, like voltage oscillator, just so that it can just sit there and just move. Just something to do. That's yeah, definitely good shit up in there. I love that little guy. Close that. Put that over there. So we got there. Okay. Counting Bout is a sexy gentleman's here. What's up? Let's see. Freaking typing Aider, all those minions with Clive. Scope is what I want it to write. Typo, yeah, minion. I saw somebody yelling something about minions. Did I miss something? I think that's when I was getting a snack before the show. Finishing up some pasta I'd made. After the show, I'm going to... Oh, actually, it's not 7 o'clock yet. We can't talk about that. My bad. Getting a little ahead of myself. We got to wait for the food hour. Calm down, Fama. Delete whatever you're typing. Franco. What did Franco... Where? There's Franco. Captain Bear. Needs more still. Too much tension in his tail. Who has tension in what tail? What are the kitties doing? Let's see. CatCam. There's cat butt. I was trying to figure out how to get audio out of this, but I can't get the microphone, like OBS, to see the microphone for it. Because I figured I'd, like, you know, let you hear her ring all as she does. Ow, you know what? I bet I know what the problem is. Give me a second. Let me see. I wonder if I have that in. Wow. There are so many icons in your little fucking tray when you're fucking streaming. Jesus. No, not there. Bet I have that disabled so that I would never accidentally select it, and that's why OBS cannot see it. System sound. Sometimes I'm flabbergasted how old tech seems more advanced than new tech. Sadly, old tech seems lost in time. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I managed to grab bits and pieces of an old Simpson meter, one of those old black and white ones. I still gotta put that together. Isn't there a thing for show hidden buzz? And device, microphone. Could have sworn there's a thing. I know there's all sound devices. Oh, there it is. Okay. Cable input, speakers, or output input. Microphone for the lapels, line in, microphone for this, webcam mic, another guy. Microphone, droid cam audio. That's why I couldn't hear that phone. Microphone, Pro HD 920, droid cam audio, disabled. Droid cam, allow apps and Windows to use this device for audio. Allow. Okay. Volume. I don't know. Okay. Allow. Don't allow. It won't let me turn it up right now. Oh, I'll have to see what I can come up with. Because I wouldn't mind getting sound out there so you can hear the kitties. A goal for Norway. So it's 2-1 or 2-0. Did England actually get a score or not? Like, get to keep a point? Let's see. World Cup England. Add in 15 minutes. 2-1. Okay, it's 2-1 currently. Okay. I guess I'll leave that page up. Check it every once in a while. Actually, does this page tell you everything? Oh, it does. Okay, I'll just bring up the main page. So we have another match starting tonight. Argentina and Switzerland. I wouldn't mind seeing Switzerland go. They got cool watches and cheese. Or chocolate. Oh, does Switzerland have cheese too? Go! I don't know I'd be able to do that much louder, but yeah. If you manage the volume, you manage the airflow. Mommy, get us out of the cellar. Swiss cheese. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Swiss cheese. Yeah. Swiss. Thank you there, Chris. Yes. Good cheese that you just shoot bullets through because that's what makes it better. Mr. S, the app has several settings, also a pop-out screen. Perhaps for some reason your settings have changed. I think I need to restart the camera to actually make it usable. because it's enabled, but it won't let me. Nope. Every time I try to turn the volume up, it says nope. I'll mess with that later. Let me go ahead and close that. But yeah, if I can, I'll get the cat camera microphone going. Just, it's a shame it doesn't have a speaker too, but that way when Poofers is going off, I can always turn the volume up, or when I go out there for now it says still one. Oh, they took what they take now. What did they do wrong? So why did they get the goal taken away? Sorry, England supporters, it's not that I can't stand, it's your sports media. A foul by Holland. Holland? Yeah, live 50. Why does it say live 57 and a dash? Is that like 57 minutes in or something? Yes, apparently. Okay. Oh, where are they playing at? Like, what city? Yes, no, woo, nobody knew everything, I guess. Pianoman! Alright, so Pianoman's here, now we just have to get the, Pancake Man showing up. I don't remember Locke saying he wasn't going to be here. I hope he's alright. Where's did Horvath make it over? I don't feel like I've seen him in the stream. He's probably tired. He got into a motorcycle accident. That was why he wasn't here last week. Friggin', that was pretty flagrant foul. He just shoved him down. Yeah, that'll happen. All right, where's Jack Attack? Jack Attack. What are you doing, Jack Attack? It's 6:21. You missing something here? How did I catch this before you, dude? I mean, like, come on. Need a dispenser to allow watchers to go buy a treat. A month later, all the cats will be rolling around. I mean, I don't know. I could always set up a thing where, like, a couple bits and I drop a nug into a thing, and then if someone, I don't know, we might be able to set up something like that. There we go. All right, everybody, grab a shot, grab a drink, grab a puff, grab a smoke, grab whatever you want to do. Grab a vape, pinch a nipple, scratch your cat's butts, pet your doggy's chin, whatever you want to do. Cheers. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you for that, Mr. S. Wait a minute. Did I miss Trekkie Dane? Trekkie Dane subscribed for... I think I missed that. My bad if I missed that, Trekkie Dane. Son of a bitch. Are you still here? Oh, yeah, you're still here. I don't know if I said thank you. Fuck. That's why I got to keep these lists. That's why every once in a while you just see me stop and I'll look. I'm checking all the list to make sure they're good. But just, I feel like I missed you. But cheers there, balls. Delta Mike seems to be having some connection issues. Dude, I find it amazing that for so many years over here in the US, we were told by whoever that Europe had like gigabit internet to every fucking house, fiber everywhere. Internet was like $20 a month for, you know, guaranteed fucking 500 speeds and all this shit. And like, then I start streaming and I come to find out like we just all have ass for internet for the most part. Trekkie subbed at the start of the stream. Yeah, it says 38 minutes ago. I can't remember. Because I know I got the gifts going from Peter Harkins. I think I missed Mr. Oh, yeah, I missed Mr. S gifted a tier 1 to Delta Mike. Oh, how did I miss those? I don't know. I gotta, like, I know they're making noise. Like, we know that happens. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Cheers. I just wanted to be part of it all. Oh. Took me a while to pull myself together to go here. Where are you? Boink. 4:20 Mountain Standard Time. Also, one other place in the globe. Cheers. Maybe 3. There are a few. Let me see. Because I know I say this a lot, but let me see. How many time zones are 30 minutes off? There are currently 9 permanent time zones worldwide that use a 30-minute offset as compared to UTC rather than a full hour. So that's why I say, like, if it's 50 after, is usually a good chance it's also 20 after somewhere else. You got a pretty good chance, you know what I mean? So, yeah, always keep that in mind. There's always extra 20s in there, just at the 50 mark. And actually, how many time zones are 15 minutes off? One is 15 minutes off, so that adds a whole bunch. That adds 2 more. How many are 45 minutes off? 3 time zones are okay. So you have all these extra things that could be off. How many time zones are not standard offsets? I guess it'll know what I mean. There are exactly 11 time zones globally that do not follow standard 1-hour increments. Okay. Yeah. Half hour, 45, 45, half hour, 45, 15, half hour. Yeah, okay. Well, it says 11. I thought it was 12 or 13. But anyway, yeah, okay. So yeah, always a pretty good chance. So just go for it for the most part. Let's see. Graham Shaw, Europe does. The UK, not so much. Oh yeah? All right, Europe. So how is your internet? Let's see. So how were you tonight there, Rob? What were you up to tonight? Or were you doing? Let's see. Oh, very hot down the club earlier, but nice and cool back home now. Well, there you go. How'd you shoot? Pool, folks, pool. Okay. If I'm bounce smash, Bob, do stuff to the like button. Yeah, okay, oh yeah, let me get my one in before everybody leaves. Like, yeah, we agreed I could do this once per stream. If you're here and you're enjoying the show, by all means, click the like button, subscribe, or follow, or whatever. And if you have an Amazon Prime, you can always do a Prime sub on Twitch for free if your Twitch account and your Amazon account are linked. All right, moving on. Gigabit fiber here in Norway, says Microwar. Yeah, my fiber ends in my basement at the ONT. I love going down there and I just pet it every once in a while. Realm, I can't get over 30 megs broadband, so I have to use 5G. I'm glad it's not like that here, because 5G in America is fucking garbage. 5G ultra wide, which is supposed to be like so much better, is like sub 3G in most places. Mostly cap, but just sub, what? Wait, where's the thing? Just subscribed for a month or 2 run. Well, thank you for that. I don't know why I have the later. Cheers. Have to sub a beardless stream. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, the beard also appreciates it. And we also have quite a few beards in here for as far as I know. So we do appreciate a good beard compliment stream thing. Chris, I have $58 a month for 200 fiber. That's pretty comparable to the States. I'm at $82 a month for, if I'm not streaming and doing a bunch of shit, it's usually like $9.50, $9.50. Does Twitch have a like button? No, it does not. That's usually just participate as much as you can kind of thing. I think Twitch just kind of manages it's I kind of look at it this way. I get it both ways. Like, I understand YouTube tries to get that to get more participation in the stream to help hype it up. Or Twitch, I think, is like, look, if you're watching, you obviously like the fucking stream. Like, yeah, they kind of feel like they just go, okay, they've been watching for 15 minutes. They obviously like the fucking stream. So I think it just auto builds what a like button would do. Does that make sense? I suppose. Mentan, just wait for 5G ultra wide. Oh yeah, that'll be fucking like 2G fucking speeds. Are there any 2G towers up? Because I feel like a lot of IoT uses or used 2G. I know a lot of it used 3G, which was a shame once they shut down all the 3G stuff. What was I getting ready to do for everybody? We got Pussies and Pianos in a few minutes. Twitch ad, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, which makes sense. We'll do Pussies and Pianos after the fucking ZZ Top thing after that. Thought I was getting ready to look at something. Beardly, was it something with the beards? I don't think so. I was walking down the street this morning when I was suddenly hit by a violin, a clarinet, and a French horn. I think it was an orchestrated attack. Are you looking for an excuse to get to work at a different time? No, I already have plenty of excuses for that. We're good. Oh, I was going to run a speed test. That's what I was going to do. I can't do it on screen because it'll show the fuck. I need to find a speed test that doesn't just blare your IP address all the time. But I'll show the finale. Ookla. Let's see where we're at today. While I'm downloading music, my streams, uploading, yada yada. Like, you should be able to hit the hide button on that. And the thing is, you can, like, frame the screen so you can't see the IP, but then when it finishes, it shifts the whole screen, so then it pops up anyway. Download is currently at 910, 909, 910. Upload is still going, 780, 800, 820. There's a kitty, 850, 860, 880. Like, I'll show you the finale when it's done. Somehow. Where, okay. There's just no, oh yeah, if I'm going to do that, let me, does that say, yeah, that's good. Let me just put that like that. There you go. That'll be fine. So this is where we're at right now. With multiple computers active and doing stuff. That's on Verizon Fiber. We got 8 millisecond ping, 33, what's that, latency? Yep. Download and upload latency, which isn't bad. The game's fine. Everything works. Seems to be happy enough. So that's $82 through Verizon. That's through a contract that has, like, expired. Like, I'm no longer in contract. So as long as I don't sign up for any new features or do anything to modify my existing contract, then I can keep that price legacy for a while. Or at least a lower price legacy. Franco, $20 a month for my internet. No idea what speed it is. It's a snail this morning. It's probably, I feel, didn't they over there, they mandate like a minimum speed for broadband? At like 2020, something like that. Mr. S, gigabits is way too expensive. I have 100 for 20 euros. Okay. Valmet 2G still here in the UK, but being shut off by 2008 or 9. Ads getting ready to start if it hasn't already. Oh yeah, it does a little yellow thing, so it's almost like an alert. That's kind of built in for everybody. I didn't think about that because it starts changing as it does stuff. All right, yeah, I can work with that then. Okay. All right, we'll work with that. It's a shame that the text is very dynamic as it's doing its thing, but I'll see what I can do. Micro War, do you think when 6G comes, people are going to start attacking the towers again and blaming 6G for everything? Of course. Come on. You know, approximately 50% of the people in the world got to do everything they can to have everyone else see them as a victim. That's the fucking thing to do nowadays. You got to get them clicks. You got to victimize yourself. Graham Shaw. Let's see. What did Rob ask? Let's see. Rob. Really good to hear. How have you been enjoying yourself? Graham Shaw says busy working on stuff, but at least it's stuff for me. How are you? How's the club? Assume you mean Bull. Did you have a good night? I believe he did. They phased out 2G in Ireland a few years ago, had to upgrade some systems to 4G. Yeah, I had to do that at work. There was a lot of modules that we use, like for the security modules that were 3G, and then they had the 3G sunset where we had to go through and replace a shitload of modules all over the place. And then for a while we had to put SIM card, like manual SIM cards in them because something was fucking wrong with them. But that seems to all be sorted out. Like where I got a commercial for the Evil Dead Burn movie. Yeah, I gotta watch. I haven't watched the new Evil Dead movies yet. Like I'm all about fucking the OG ones. But I haven't watched the new, like even the original, what was it, 2001? Was that when the first of the new ones came around? Like I haven't even watched Ash versus the Evil Dead series yet. Like I got a lot of catching up to do on that. All right, but either way, it's time for Pussies and Pianos. Let's see how much. We'll just have to pause this song. We're right in the middle of it. All right, let me pause that. There we go. Let me pull up Mr. Piano Man. Hit the button. There's the kitty. All right, let me flip that on over. Let's hit the preset. Hang on to your tits. All right, so we're going to get this going. I'm going to grab a fresh beer. Wow, there's still some left, huh? I'm going to grab a fresh beer, take a tinkle, get the kitty cats going, all that good stuff, and I will talk to you shortly. All right. Thank you for that, Mr. Piano Man. Switch on over. Oh, mustache issues. All right. Let's see. Let me put that over there. So, pager system shut down 10 years ago. Some hospitals still have a local network. That kind of makes sense. Jack Attack switch off 2 and 3G mobile networks by 2033. These networks currently support communications for SME or for SMETS 1 in regions of Great Britain, England, Scotland, Wales, and 2 in the other regions. All right. Okay, let's see. We got that. The dude seemed all right for the most part with eating tonight, but then he wanted to come hang out with me while I was peeing. Cats don't really get into the bathroom much because they always most of them immediately try to sharpen their claws on the shower curtain. I think just because it's never been sharpened by one of them, so they just gotta mark it kind of thing. Oh, yeah. Cheers, everybody. Thanks there, Tricky. Cheers. And cheers to Rob. Let's see. Next ad in 15 minutes. I don't have the timer on here. If I get it polished out and everyone's, pretty okay with it, then I'll put it on various screens. Can we turn off mainstream media Truth Social and X. God, most fucking social media and mainstream media is just it's just there for clicks. It's just there for money. Like, that's why you don't see good news anymore. Good stuff still happens, but that doesn't get clicks anymore. Nobody really cares. It doesn't give them something to fight for that they have nothing to do with and know nothing about. Oh well. Let's see what we got going on there. We got the bell. Boom. Yeah, they did follow. I was gonna say I haven't stopped by. I was thinking about the tongue drummer. They're a new streamer. That's how they were trying to stream raid me, but they are a fresh account. See, anybody we know streaming now? Uwu's Lab is up. Get Baked TV. There's a pizza shop, behind the scenes pizza shop. I watch them sometimes. And they'll like come on and talk to people sometimes too. NASA's looking to pay people to recreate the movie Biodome. Yeah, haven't they already done that? I know they've done that at least once. And like they went through all that like a bunch of years ago. It looks like I guess they're doing an updated version. That'd be I'd go for that, but they're only looking for certain people, as far as I know. Like us normies don't get to participate. I hate to sound like an ad in stream, but use Ground for news. Yeah, I've heard Ground news is pretty good. I haven't really looked into that one yet. Not like directly, I guess you would say. Like I've come across it. And I've heard a couple of people talk about it. We had Biome 2 back in the 90s, and it wasn't a film. Oh, Biosphere 2. So they've done it at least twice, I guess, then? Because I know there's been a couple of them. I seem to remember there being at least 2 at some point in our past. Ugh. Man. Following people on social media is encouraged. Following people in the street, however, gets you a restraining order. I don't get it. Yeah, you know what? It's funny thing is, you'll find out way more about a person if you follow them on social media as opposed to following them on the street. That's a thing. Crush on Country Angel, what is up? How are you? That's right, I saw you pop in, I think, during Pussies and Pianos. How is the Brantley today? Mostly Kappa, oh, whoop, there's a cattail. Sorry, I was looking at you and not at the cat camera. This looks like a honeycomb, but for real, what is it? What do you mean, the scratching thing? Yeah, I'm doing laundry. That's why the laundry basket's over there. Do you mean that? That's just like cardboard sideways, if that's what you're talking about. Like, that's actually looks like, yeah, it's cardboard, so it's mostly triangles, if that's what you meant. Either way, let's flip that back over to y'all. Biosphere 1 is the Earth. Biosphere 2 is the Arizona desert. Oh, okay. I feel like it's been done more than once, though. Franco, you are out. Well, thank you, sir. Cheers to you as well, Franco. Get some sleep. Still looks like some sort of honeycomb. Yeah. You put enough triangles together, that's about it. Just a very confused honeycomb. It's the small home version. They're triangles, so it's the small house version of for bees. It's their I'm sorry, their tiny home. That's the tiny home version for bees. I don't want to hear music. Oh no, I hear it. Okay, it's just that's Reptile with a long intro. So yeah, I guess is this getting ready to play? Yeah. So for those that are on Twitch, this happens to be my favorite Nine Inch Nails song. Has been for fucking decades. See, Franco is out. A pseudo honeycomb or comb honey. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. I'm not much of a honey person. I do put it like when I am out and a place offers me honey in a packet, I will take it. And as long as it actually has honey in it and it's not some fake bullshit, I'll keep it in the fridge. And I'll put it in tea if like I get a sore throat or whatever. Speaking of coughing. But like I don't actually like purchase honey, I guess you could say. Because like I would just need like a sample size for years kind of deal. Was it a Nine Inch Nails did Big Bang Theory theme? I don't know. I know they've used some Nine Inch Nails songs in some TV shows and movies. Wheezy peasy. I like putting my triangles together. Oh, that could be taken so many different ways. And a lot of them are fitting for this channel. Bee puke. Yeah, bee barf. That's fine. Hell, I had a whole bunch of chicken periods this morning, and I'm going to have more chicken periods for dinner tonight, but we can't really talk about that for about another 5.5 minutes, because 7 o'clock hour is when the food talk is allowed. Don't sit on it, Rob. It hurts. Ask me how I know. Oh, Mama. What are we talking about? Don't sit on the weekends? What are you not? What is Rob not supposed to sit on there, buddy? Chicken ovulations. I mean, they're chicken periods in a fucking convenient carrying container. I fucking love it. This is shit I picked up, terms I fucking picked up when I was a vegan that I still love to use because now I just use them in jest. I made, you can buy like the frozen potatoes because I'll either make it or sometimes I'll buy it. I usually have a bag I have on backup, but like last weekend I actually made it. This weekend I used up my little freezer bag. You can get diced potatoes, peppers, onions kind of thing for breakfast mix. Not quite hash browns, but actually like diced potatoes. Something to remember, when they come in, they're usually about a centimeter fucking square kind of deal, or just under a half of an inch, closer to 3/8 of an inch. Like they're not fully cooked. So like when I cook them, we're a little early, but whatever. I like to put them in the pan, put a shitload of seasoning on them, shitload of butter, shitload of garlic, onion, get the onions going, and then put like almost 2 cups of water and just boil steam them fuckers because you need to finish cooking them. I know, noticed for a long time that they always were just not great as far as the chew goes, but then I realized you actually have to like boil them, steam them kind of thing. And as long as you got a shitload of flavoring in there, it absorbs into the tato. I usually get it to the point where they just about, some of them just start falling apart, which thickens it up, and then I turn it off. But yeah, sound like something that would be good in an air fryer. Yeah, that would be good in an air fryer as well. I just picked up my new air fryer, so next bag I get, I'll see how the frozen ones do in the air fryer. Whatever doesn't fall through the little holes. Scrufdog, we were talking about the big organ. Were you speaking of that one evening you were stroking on the big organ there, Mr. Pianoman? Where's Lockwatcher? Still isn't here. I mean, I could drive to his house. but that's like 5.5 hours away. I don't even know. I don't know if I might still have his address somewhere. I don't keep people's address usually. Scruff, do you like bacon? Motherfucker, that's like asking me if I like breathing air. Of course I like bacon. I love bacon. And you can tell I like bacon because of my dedication for when I go to McDonald's. Because apparently they don't really make bacon ahead of time. I guess because, you know, it gets funky relatively quickly, even though I don't know how that would happen at a burger joint. But anyway, so whenever I order my 2B bacon cheeseburger meal, large sized with an unsweetened iced tea, sometimes I actually get to finish that phrase before they ask me what size and what drink I want. But, what the fuck was I talking about? Burger. Oh, bacon. If I get anything with bacon in it, I pull up, they give me my drink, and they have me pull up to the third window, or like the last window that's usually like in the lobby. So I know it's because of the bacon. So always get, like, I suffer through that, like almost 4 to 5 minutes it usually is to get my bacon on my burger. And I probably pay way too much for it too. We're almost to top of the hour toast. Even vegans like bacon. Yeah. Nah, that was definitely quest for, what is that? Quest for, bacon substitute when I was fucking forced to be vegan. Yeah, Rob knows what's up. Screw. Brantley says, bacon is my second favorite breakfast food. Pancakes is number 1. Yeah, you and Lockwatcher need to hang out. I did actually just get some sausage. So I'm going to make sausage gravy tomorrow. Need to order eggs tonight so I can eat them as well. Luckily, I can order up until midnight and get food delivered the next morning. It works out pretty good because they usually show up so fucking early. They wake me up, and then I'm like, all right, I'll get up anyway because I got to get up this goddamn early tomorrow. Forced to be vegan, yes. It was not a great marriage. Not a great marriage. Yeah, actually, I guess you came in way after we all dealt with that bullshit. Cheerios and yogurt. I used to actually have that for breakfast. Ah, you know what? Man, I haven't actually thought about that, Mr. Egg Cake. Because I've been eating Honey Nut Cheerios again lately, every once in a while. Man, if I get some fucking Honey Nut Cheerios, like, fuck me, dude. I'm going to put that on the list. Because I got to get more Cheerios anyway. I do like Honey Nut Cheerios and some strawberry or raspberry yogurt. Like, that's almost fucking, putting those words together, it's almost sexual. Fucking Honey Nut Cheerios and a straw and a red berry yogurt. God damn. Oh, let me go put that on the list real quick. I don't want to forget that. Yogurt. Cheerios. Yeah, good. So, oh yeah, don't worry about it. I'm way better now. And it did help me learn that I prefer almond milk over fucking dairy milk. Twitch ditched me, said Delta Mike. Well, I see you. Are you just having connection issues? Oh yeah, there you go, Rob. Rob got it all. Rob's the challenge that Rob has presented and accepted is that if I hit that scruff in space thing, he's got to do the arrow of the aliens without being interrupted. So he needs to get that typed out, or I guess macroed out, however, very quickly. And he has succeeded on my end. Banana and yogurt with honey is the best, says Fama. I've tried that. It's fine. That's okay. Bellman, bacon should be outlawed. If you want something that tastes like bacon, just eat bacon for fuck's sake. Yeah. And most fakin' bacon, like if you get bacon bits, especially like the cheapy bacon. Oh, we got an ad starting. Look, it's like bing for Twitch anyway. Most of your fakin' bits is just TVH, textured or TVP, TVH. What is TV? That's fucking forklift parts. TVP And not the TVA, the Time Variance Association. I think that's what it's called. TVP, textured vegetable protein. Like your fake imitation bacon bits, that's just vegan food. That's brown and salty. Like I keep a lot of bacon bits in the house, but I get like the real bacon bits in case I don't feel like frying up a whole shitload of bacon. And I guess the ad's about to go. Norway 1, England 1. Oh, it's still 1 and 1. How do you milk an almond? You get the really fine tweezers and you just like dip them in like that tool dip, like thin it out so it's really thin, almost like a rubberized paint. You get those like jeweler's glasses, and if you get really close to the almond, you can see its little udders, and you just milk it like that. Works out pretty good. You really do need a pretty good set of jeweler's magnifiers to do it, but it's way easier than trying to pinch it with your fingers. Like they're just so small. Cherry Rogert. Why hasn't Joe Rogan come out with Rogert yet? You can use that because I'm sure he's listening. Weirdo. Anyway, Tricketing the delicatessens van at the local market stopped coming here. No supermarket has bacon worth the name, and the nearest butcher's half an hour away. I miss decent bacon. Yeah, luckily around here, there's a few butchers. I haven't actually gone to a butcher yet because I'm at that point I'm really dedicating myself to not passing out after I get home from work so I can cook my fucking steaks and meats and stuff, but I may have to stop by one of these days. No macro, just quick fingers, says Rob. You hear that, ladies?
Rob's got them fast fingers, but he knows how to do it, girl. Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go, Rob. Little plug for you. No pun intended. Mr. S, I prefer fakin' over bacon. Bacon almost never gets cooked well enough. Yeah, no, I definitely like a little bit of chew in my bacon. Like if I can get like just a little bit of a crisp edge here and there, but I prefer my bacon with some chew in it. Jeweler's loop, is that what they are? That or military magnifiers also work pretty good for the milking. Why is it called almond milk? Because no one would buy nut juice. Yeah, that is true. That is true. C2S Baldac Carbonara mac and cheese is okay. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Speed test. Okay, yeah, I can use that one. Baldac Carbonara mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Walmart. Why did it go right to Walmart? Thick macaroni combined with a rich real cheddar cheese powder. Never seen them. Samyang. It's got a little. Is this Japanese or Chinese or something? Okay. Piano has got my fingers fast enough to at quite a few things. Graham Shaw, oh, yep, past your time. Let's get you to Betty Bye. All right, everybody tuck Graham Shaw in. Have yourself a good sleep. Good day at work. Cheers to you. Cheers to everybody. I don't know if we did a top of the hour toast. So cheers to Graham Shaw getting some sleep.
Well, you know, mostly Kappa. If you're digging the oh yeah voice, then
How about this one?
I have my little mixer setup's fun. It's fun.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Japanese aren't Chinese. Yes, I know that. Let's say Japanese or Chinese or something. You know, goofy graphics, cartoon stuff, everything's. The far is, what's up? I like to dredge my bacon in flour. It makes it extra crispy. Yeah, I guess it would. Are you like, do you like, you know, like as little fat chew as possible, just full crisp, but not burnt? Is that what that helps it do? Get crispy without burning up? Boop, boop, boo. Raw gold for Graham is spot on. Have a great weekend, and next week everybody says Graham. We shall. Yep, that is how you crisp it without burning it. Well, maybe I'll, no, actually I don't. Do I have any flour in the house? I mean, I got, I got some flour, but, you know, the one with the U in the word. I don't know if I have any flour. I think I ran out a while ago. Because most of the food I make, if I need, yeah, because I used that up a couple times ago when I made sausage gravy. Okay. Well, I'll have to get some more flour and I'll give that a shot. Chinese don't like the Japanese. I know. Did I miss say something and I missed that? Like I know they are completely different. Now tell me about your pasta. Pasta what? Which pasta? I'm not having pasta tonight. Tonight I'm having leftover potato au gratin, not au gratin. What the hell do they call the breakfast potatoes? Is that O'Brien? Potato O'Brien? Yeah, that's it. Potatoes O'Brien. Yeah, onions and pepper. Yeah, that stuff. Make sure you steam it like frozen potatoes O'Brien for a little bit because they aren't fully cooked. I have a slight feeling of the time when Matrix was prominent. I had the Matrix 1 phone. O'Reilly. Auto Barts. There's no O'Reillys around here. But I actually had the fucking, whatever Nokia that was. Was it a Nokia? Or an Emerson? The fucking Matrix flip phone, or like flippy, droppy, whatever phone. I actually had that for a little while. Way back in the day. Jackadeck says, a man walks into a bar with a few hours pass and they decide it's time to finish up. They are extremely drunk and they stand up to leave, but the giraffe falls over and passes out. The man staggers to the door, about to leave by himself, when the bartender stops him and says, hey, you can't leave that lion here. The man stops and slurs, that's not a lion, that's a giraffe. Oh boy. Mr. Pianoman, snip cuts into bacon, snip cuts in the edge of the rind with scissors to stop it curling up if you like crispy edges. Oh, I gotcha. Like nip, that's a lot of effort just for flat bacon. Yeah, I'm fine with the bacon being round, just like the world. We don't necessarily need flat bacon. Although slightly breaded bacon does sound pretty good. Hey, as far as when you do that, do you gotta have a wet pan, or can you just, start it off with some like non-stick spray and drop that shit in there? Or do you need existing bacon grease to kind of, grease fry that? With the flour thing, I mean. Norway 1, England 2. Is that a fact, Jack? Or who said that? Actually, Jack did say that, yeah, okay. Let me back button, speed test, spick and speed. Where the fuck did my World Cup stats go? World Cup, whatever. 1, 2, okay, yeah, look at that, okay. Click that button. There's some stats. Let's see, Norway shots on goal, 9. England shots on goal, 9. Shots on target, 5. For Norway, shots on target, 4 for England. Does that mean like they were blocked since they were, quote, on target but not actually goals? I'm guessing that's what that means. Like they shot 9 times, whiffed the fuck out of it, but 4 times they hit the goalie. Kind of thing. It's coming home, lads, says Sparks. All right, how much were we at? 94. Oh, so we're in the overtime thing. How much more time is actually left then? Like, how long is overtime? Because I'm seeing here, it looks like it's 94:56, 95, and it's still going. No penalties. This is, yeah, I know it's overtime. How long is 15? Is there 2 overtime? Oh, there's just straight up 2 overtime periods. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, wow, okay. So you still get overtime, or you still get 2 periods, but you get a break in it. I guess because at that point you've been fucking already playing for a couple hours. All right. So we got 24-ish minutes left, and England is ahead. Good deal. Good deal. That's cool. Like, I'm fine with England taking it. I was a little bummed Belgium got knocked out since they knocked us out. Kind of with, oh, fuck, man. Yeah, one of the station I listened to in the morning, fucking turns out they got sold to a Christian satellite radio bullshit. So, like, the station I've been listening to for fucking, like, 10 years is going to be gone. Within the next 3 or 4 weeks. Or whenever they just, like, anywhere between now and, like, 3 or 4 weeks from now, like, my radio station's going to be gone. Which means I got to go back to, like, 98 Rock, and their morning show just doesn't work for me. Kind of sucks. But that's all right. Normal or metric minutes? Helmet says, no, that would be FIFA minutes. Well, if it's FIFA minutes, I guess it's pretty expensive and very embezzly. Embezzly. I walked into a bar with a slab of asphalt under my arm, a beer for me and one for the road. Back in the day, 2 halves was to allow for different rules each way. Oh, okay. As far as I started with a normal amount of oil, but you don't need much, just enough to keep the first few strips from stick. Oh, okay. Well, fuck, at that point, I'll just put a little extra butter in the bottom. Spray it with Pam, put some butter in the bottom, call it a day. See how that works out. All right, cool. I'll see if I can get some flour up in this bitch. Try that with some fresh old bacon. And I do not do maple bacon. I don't know why. I believe it's because the last time I ate maple bacon, it turned out it was bad. It was at a Denny's in Pennsylvania, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. It was like a Denny's or a fucking Denny's-esque restaurant, and their bacon was fucking bad, and I ended up not eating for like almost 48 hours. Just barf, barf, barf. I was drinking Pedialyte because I couldn't, like, even regular water wasn't kind of working for me. But yeah, bacon should not be sweet. No. Yeah, I like smoked bacon. Whatever smoked I can get that has nothing to do with sweets. Kind of thing. If American sports minutes, 1 minute is 17 real minutes. Well, yeah, depends. It's like football, like American football. I don't fucking call it. At least seems like it to someone that doesn't like sports. Yeah, some games it is about that fucking long for the real minute. The Velvet says I tried smoking bacon once. It was horrible. If you're going to do that, just try adding a slightly different rolling paper when you want to smoke bacon. You can definitely smoke the bacon. I usually backfill it with a little bit of herb as well. Good smoke. That helps keep the consistent burn as you're puffing that thing down. Penalty. I didn't fucking do nothing. God damn. Where's a red card I can throw at somebody? Penalty, Bong. Depends on your filters. Yes. Pianoman says Danish smoked bacon used to be about the best you could get here in the UK. I don't really know who's the best bacon around here. I don't really pay attention to bacon brands. I just look and see which one looks better. Make sure it's not 5,000 fucking dollars. And then I'll get that. Ballfoot. I like bacon. Haven't had it for ages, says Benji. Is it just you don't feel like making it? Is you just signed off on bacon? Or what's up with that there, Ben? Benji. Difficult to cook maple bacon because of sugar content. It scorches sometimes. I cook in a pan with water and allowed water to reduce, then fry for scorch. Sugar contents. Oh, right. Yeah. I gotcha. Scruff, are you straight, gay, or bi? I am straight. I like boobies and hoo-ha. VAR check? VAR check? What is a VAR check? I feel like that's an ASL thing. VAR check. A variable check in programming refers to validating a variable's existence, accessing its data type. Okay, I don't know that that's, we mean that the technical word. Oh, okay. Bacon should not be sweet, says Tricky Dean. Or says Delta Mike, and Tricky Dean says, well, bacon is sweet, but it shouldn't be sweetened beyond that. There's something of a sweet in there. Video assistant referee. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. That's the, instant replay. Yeah, y'all version of like, quote, instant replay kind of thing. How about bacon on a pizza? Pretty much every pizza I get, if I get to order, pick the toppings, it will have bacon and whatever on it. Usually bacon and onions. Otherwise, it's just, like if it's just a standard thing, just fucking get some pepperoni, cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza. But once it goes past cheese or pepperoni, that's when I go into bacon. But if I'm ordering a pizza for myself, it's usually bacon, spicy Italian sausage, onions, and sometimes extra cheese. But usually I'm good with the amount of cheese on it. Because otherwise, the toppings get so buried in cheese, sometimes you don't really get to see the toppings. I've heard that Canadian bacon is actually a U.S. invention, says Josh. What's up, by the way? Probably. I mean, it's just ham. Just round ham. I mean, it's good. No doubt. Don't give a toast. Cheers, everybody. Grab a sip, grab a drink, grab a puff, grab some whatever you got. Scratch your cat, pinch a butt, pinch your nipple, chew on your nipple. Either way, a cheers. Breakfast pizza from Casey's is top tier gas station food. Breakfast pizza can be fucking good. When I make breakfast pizza, oh, you fucking biscuit heads, it would be a sexual experience for you. Y'all would not know how to handle my motherfucking breakfast pizza. Sorry, K Pelps, thank you for the follow on the Twitch. How's the beer doing? Cheers, buddy. So, Scruff's version of breakfast pizza, since we are in the food hour. Yeah, regular pizza crust. Cook it a little bit, just enough to like firm it up, because you got to put it back in later. Mostly, you want to make sure the top of it is got just enough cooked to it so it doesn't absorb. So, put your pizza crust down. Once that's ready, put a very thin layer of cheddar cheese down, and that's going to help melt and block your next layer, which is sausage gravy, white sausage gravy. Mine usually ends up grayish, maybe a little pink, depending on how much hot sauce I put in it. Put that on there, nice and thick. Yeah, you're looking at least about 3/8 of an inch thick. You want to make sure it's good on there. On top of that, you put your scrambled eggs, spread them out good. On top of that, you put your cheddar mozzarella mix, or just mozzarella, depending on what you're doing. Do you like to play Doom? asked Bobby the Great. Here's my gaming rig desktop. Where's the button? I'm on way wrong screen for that. Oh, over here, game only. That's my gaming computer's desktop. That is the one of the marks of the Doom Slayer. Yes, as I have Doom. Where'd that window go? I have Doom installed on pretty much every device I own, and I've been playing it since like '93. Yes, I love me some Doom there, Bobby the Great, and welcome. But yeah, you got that. Then you put cheese on top of that. Then you put your bacon. Yeah, your bacon on top of that. And I usually either make more or save some sausage crumbles to also put on top of that. And then usually I will put just a little more mozzarella to kind of hold the toppings that don't necessarily sink in. Put it in the oven, cook it all up. Once it's nice and done, a lot of times I'll take some Parmesan cheese, put it in there for like another minute just to kind of set it all, throw it out, let it sit on the counter for about 5 minutes to firm up and get solid, and then cut that fucker up and just eat the entire ass out of it. Have you played Revelations? Revelations? What do you mean Revelations? Like Doom? Oh, the new one? Just it downloaded I think last night. I haven't played that yet. But if I do, like we have a line of games I got to get around the fucking plane if I can get some goddamn rest after work. We got to finish Subliminal. I'll do when Doom Dark Ages came out. For those that don't know, I did a 20-hour stream where we just chilled and I played it beginning to end. Like I played all the way through it. It was a fun stream. Like I don't mind doing them long ass streams. You prefer Quake? Quake's fucking great. I played shit out of that too. Lockwatcher, you made it. We've been talking shit about you. Nah, just kidding. Just wondering where you're at. Chris. No, not Chris. Benji. Eggy door step bread with crispy bacon and a slice of tomato. What is step bread? Is that a typo? Fama said something. Where's Fama? What did Fama type? Why can't I find it? I really think this misses. Oh, I wonder if, let me, hold on. All right, that's better. Forgot about that little trick I got to do to the new box up there that doesn't fucking work right. Oh, that's why I'm not seeing. All right, anyway. Thick sliced bread, okay. You ever try Heretic? I have a Heretic CD. I think it's upstairs. No, I still have like Doom 1, Ultimate Doom, Doom 2, Heretic, Duke Nukem. Like I still have the original CDs. A couple years ago, we went through my old CD book. I'll have to dig that up. But yeah, I played Heretic. I liked that game. That was pretty cool. I played all the old ID stuff. Yeah, I got into a lot of that. Unreal Tournament, Quake. I helped with some fucking, anyway. Helped with some stuff that got popular, kind of, sort of. You dig the beer? Yeah, I've been getting some comments on the beer tonight. I was gonna, like I said earlier, I was gonna balm it up just to kind of thin it out a little bit, but I just kind of didn't get to it. But it seems like it worked itself out, though. It's finally starting to, the reinforcements are finally starting to get down towards the end of it, too, which is nice. Balance says it's better than the Dark Ages. Okay. No, I'm definitely going to get to it. Definitely going to get to it. Step bread, thick cut slices of proper bread, that says Little Jim. I got to get around to finding some rustic bread. A good, thick, crusty, like rustic bread. Like, you know it's good if you can use it to hammer a fucking nail in, but when you cut it open, it is so goddamn soft inside. It is fucking amazing. Benji had some cod tonight with breadcrumbs. It was very good. Some cod, was that with your mush? Oh, wait a minute. We got, I forgot we got a couple people sent more stuff in. Ooh, and Lockmodger just sent stuff in. All right, well, Lock's got to wait. All right, let's get back to what was sent in. Benji and Chris sent some stuff in. Just noticed that. Let's see, let's swipe that over. Jason keeping an eye on me. Kitty. Always watching from somewhere they are. Good to see Jason's doing good. I visited this ancient stone grave this Wednesday. It's apparently older than Stonehenge, around 5,300 years old. That's cool. It's a nice view, just in general. I hope that's just not the slice and like behind you was like a million fucking things. That looks cool. I dig that. Ah, cool. Oh yeah. Did they sacrifice people up there? Like, is that a little blood trough coming down to it? Like, could we find someone to put on there and chop them up and see if that's what it does? Would that be fine? Zelda Mike says disconnected. Bobby says time for a shot. I'll join you for a poof. Let me know when you're hitting that shot, buddy. Ah, what happened there? Is that some cheesiness there? What I'm gonna tell you what though. Most people would look at that hanging off of this and assume burnt. I'm gonna look at that and assume that it was fucking delicious, because that's usually got the flavor in that shit right there. That's good. Very brown. That looks good. I feel like that's got a good crisp. It seems like it still has soft inside. Nice. Moshi, you seem a little low on the quantity, or you're not as hungry today. With the mushy peas and just a few fries. Either way, it looks good. I like that. Good color there. Good color. Oh. Are those sweet things or like what you would call scones, like buttery, biscuity things? Not boobies. Not the boobies. I dig the raspberries. I'm always down for some fucking raspberries. Whoop. In the shop view. All right, what do we got here? Looks like a little stereo. Got that still rocking. Why is that? It looks like the thing's got a freaking like magazine sticking out of it. Like fucking loading it up with some fucking AK ammo over there. Alright, well, cheers. If you're taking a shot, let's go ahead and get that shot going. It is 7:30. Cheers, y'all. They are not scones. Okay. I think they buried people under the big rock. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you for those, Benji. Little Jim's got something coming in. Nothing exciting, just a couple of candles made and the new projection on my ceiling. Oh, you make candles? Okay. I dig it. Kinda dabbled in that for a second, but didn't really excite me. That's a good image if that's off a projector. Cool. Alright, what else we got here? Let me flip it back on over. Lock Watcher. What have you sent? Scroll. How's that work? That. Okay, I think, no. There we go. Oh, yeah, this doesn't, why isn't this giving, God, come on, man. Sausage and pepperoni stromboli. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. The only reason why I don't really eat strombolis is it's just extra bread. I'd rather just eat it in a pizza form because I don't need all that bread. I'd rather have more room for the flavored part. I mean, obviously the bread's flavored, but the other stuff is flavored better. But to each their own. Either way, I know that's fucking delicious. Pulled pork, quesadilla, cheese, and jalapenos. That'll work. That'll work. Again, good color. Good color on the fry. Did you say scone or scone? I don't know. Forgot the cat. Oh, did I miss a picture? All right, I'll go back in a second. Neighbor brought this to our 4th event. Single barrel sour mash, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. I haven't had whiskey in a very long time. Got good color to it. And another early morning walk with the Lucy. Stinky ads. Yeah, another minute of ads. That's right, the warning thing isn't on this screen yet. Alright, thank you for that. Let's go, let's see what I missed over here. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of more shit came in. Did that come in late, or did I just not see it? I don't know. Alright, let's go back to Benji here. We got that with the tastiness. They said not scones, but I don't know that anybody said what it was. The Bobby's going crazy. Buttered top with garlic came with dipping sauce. Oh, for your stuff there? Okay. I need a camera and a mic, says Trucky. Yeah, like streaming isn't that hard, but yeah, I mean, and you need a camera. I mean, cameras come with microphones, but the microphones in a camera ain't exactly the hotness. Hang in there, Bobby. It's almost over. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's more. That is a great view from there. Everybody should be back. I guess depending on your region. Yep, yeah, we were watching you struggle, buddy. It's all right. You've come back just back. Apparently, we left off when we left Benji. When we left Benji, we stopped here, but there was more. So we got that view there. Nice. Is that a cruise ship? Looks like a cruise ship. It's got to be a cruise ship. And Kitay. Good old garden Kitay. What are you chewing? Are you eating a flower or are you smoking something? Or is that a mouse tail? No. I think he's smoking a joint. That's cool. Kitty having a puff. Oh, the spider. Oh, yeah, I guess that's, what is it? New Day? Or was that the, whatever the one. The new Spider-Man movie's coming out this soon. Like a week and a half, maybe? Something? What are those things? Like, I see them around here a lot. Like, I know they're a thing. I know it has something to do with that. Like, I see those around a lot, but I don't remember what they poof into. Got a solar light. Cat call it mid-stride, looking like they're walking funny. Kitty cat. Cotton balls, poppy seeds? Huh. Maybe that's why I see them in the woods every once in a while. Titty berries? I don't think they're titty berries. I think that's everybody now. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Rose hips, dangleberries. Ayatollah Asahola. What's up, buddy? It's great. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Did I say thanks for the follow, Bobby? I don't know if I got you or not, but yeah, thank you. Blueberries. Those are just little blueberries? Okay. Just a very big close-up of blueberries because they look like they're the size of walnuts. Cheers, everybody. Have a sip, shall ya? Those could be rose hips. Anything I know about rose hips is that they're in the game scum. And they look like red things. The cat was burying a body. Then that's a good cat to have around. You don't have to call a friend. Just be like, psst, psst, bury that. Meow. You know, a little extra treats. Shit. Dangly dingleberries. For some reason, why the Tricky Dane, I keep getting like nothing for your, like on my little thing it keeps showing like a picture of a picture. Like when you said actually Bert, it didn't. It's just showing like a generic icon. Been seeing that a lot this stream. We got a cheer show. Appreciate the cheers there, Bubba. Cheers, and we got a let's hydrate from Tricky Dane, even better. Let's put those together and hydrate. Ugh. Emil Fox, the other cat from last week does let me touch. That's cool. Oh, kitty cat buddy. A buddy. I haven't seen any of the neighborhood cats. Well, that's right. I saw Gray Buddy, what, 2 weeks ago? But before that, it's been like a couple months, I think. Lock my repair dude, fix my wife's minivan, new water pump, flush and fill, $440, priced at the dealer, $895. Yeah, that sounds about right. Depending on how far you got to dig and what you got to pull out of the way. Teacher, please give me a sentence using these 3 words: defense, defeat, and detail. Student, when a dog jumps over defense, defeat go first, then detail. Oh, he says, did you know Butterfinger have cornflakes on the inside? That's the crunch. It's cornflakes. But fuck it. It works. I don't eat Butterfingers much. Not quite my thing, but when I have, like, well, it's pretty good. Whatever works, make that crunch. I mean, that you could almost say that makes it good for you then. But maybe I just do not know how to use. It's supposed to have to BV a glass with some brown liquid and an ice cube. But maybe I don't know how to use this deck. I have no idea. Unless it's not, unless it's like a premium one that doesn't want to share. I don't know. I mean, it's Twitch, so it could be anything. But I'm even looking at the native Twitch feed, and it's still weird. Chat switched sides. From where to when. Should always be on that side, I think. I try to standardize it on that side through my screens anyway. Lax says, Zagnot is a Butterfinger interior with toasted coconut. Yeah. Defeat is okay. Napoleon's chiropodist. It would take an hour just to get to see the engine. Yeah, on some of them caravans, yeah, it could be pretty bad. Pretty bad. You have a lot of interesting stuff behind you. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff back here. Most of it was either purchased through channel funds or sent by people. Like, that's our nitro car sent by Fama that we put together on screen. That's the box for one of those desktop engines that actually like runs and shit. That's sitting over on the side. We'll be doing a live stream with that in a week and a half. That's a Sterling engine thing. That's a UFO or engine thing. That's Lego Space Station, Lego Dragon, Lego Fallout. There's a bunch of wooflers. Some of the big head things. One for my snake and one for me from a buddy at work. remote control Lego forklift, the Lego from the movie, some old stuffed animals of mine. That is dehydrated water right there. Can of dehydrated water. Just add water and you get a good can of water. Messed with that earlier. That's Lego Corvette, Legos from the Netherlands, moon thing, more Legos, like all kinds of. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff, and I don't have room for all of it. Like I have some Lego stuff in other rooms. Like Fama sent us like a little insect on flower thing collection of Legos, and I got one in the kitchen, one in the cat room, and one right there. Well, yeah, anything as far as channel fundage, it 100% goes into projects that we work on Wednesdays. Nobody asked you, Jack Attack. Let's see. You was asked at something else, though. I was asked to run a marathon recently and said, hell no. But my mate told me it was for handicapped kids. I thought for a while and thought, yeah, why the hell not? I could easily win that race. Oh, boy. Trekkie Dane says, I'm using a thing called an Ulanzi deck, and it looks like a pitcher of beer. Maybe it is using some strange code I do not know how to change. This is supposed to look like, let's see, this is supposed to look a bit like some tumbler with ice cube thing. Yeah, I can see the pitcher of beer, but not the second one. Can anybody see what the second one is on Trekkie Dane's thing? Like if you're in Twitch, I just see, after it says with an ice cube, for me it's just like a generic icon, not a, definitely not anything with a tumbler and ice. I always batch boil water and freeze it to save time when I need it. Yeah. I don't know why that's weird. Tehran has defied Trump. That's what everybody does to everything, and Tehran has defied. Period. That's just, you don't have to put anything after that. That's just kind of how that goes. You copied it off of somewhere? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Plus 2 minutes. Oh, why is that? They tie again or something? No. How'd they get plus? Is that a penalty thing? You went to Woodstock, didn't you? Nope. Like I wasn't around. Well, what the hell year? What? Wait a minute. Well, which Woodstock? I didn't go to either of them, but when was the original Woodstock? Original Woodstock. I think that was before I was born, wasn't it? Yeah, 69. So yeah, the original Woodstock was before I was born, and then there was Woodstock 99. Didn't go to that either. What was that? Bobby just cheered 20 bits. I appreciate that. A cheers to you too. Normal injury time. Oh, okay. Oh, that's looking pretty old. You got 20 seconds left here. I'm just going off of the web page. 15 seconds, 10 seconds-ish. Chris is off to bed. A good night to you, too. Don't do too many cartwheels on the way down the hallway. Make sure Jason is aware if it happens. It's still counting. So confusing. If you want to avoid freezer burn, further boiled water, store it in vacuum bags. That also works. Sweet dreams, says Big 8 News. Nighty night. Did England finally win? After extra time, England 2-1. Norway has lost. England moves on to, what is it, the subfinals, I guess? Yeah. Croatia, Ghana, Panama. I don't know what all that stuff is. Matches, there it is. There's the other button. So, let's see, that's June 17th. So, no, wait, what? No, we're in July. Why is this schedule so fucking weird? Where's the schedule that... I found a page earlier that actually had the whole fucking thing. Oh, well. Pineapples on a pizza is a must. Oh, nah, yeah, I can't work with you on that one there, Bobby. I cannot work with you on that one. I've tried that and I was not impressed. All right, well, we'll finish this up. Cheers to England for advancing to the next round in the World Cup. Congratulations. Oh, that's cool. I said, maybe you're going to be the one that saves me. After all, you're my wonder wall. I haven't heard that song in a while. Holy heck, we won, says the Piano Man. Yes, we did. Nate Smith, yeah, I'm not from England, but not that, or I am from England, but not that bothered. Nah, that's cool, that's cool. Yes, Oasis, Delta Mike, yep. Weren't they either trying to do a reunion or just did a reunion or something like that? What is that? Oh, that's never mind. You seem pretty chill and have a good time. I try to. I try. We're just here chilling. Nothing super exciting going on besides the occasional, thing. Every once in a while, you get a little bit of random excitement going on, but that's about it. I'm 47 years old. I know. I'm 49, feeling 94. No, we just chill. I'm just doing our thing. Wednesdays, it's just the same thing, except we're usually either working on a project, eating an MRE, building something, or I'm just sitting here fucking exhausted from work, just like, but yeah, just chill. And then when I play video games, that's when I get all girlful, if need be. These people don't know about the VHS tapes. Be kind, please rewind. Yeah, I have some VHS upstairs. Oof. Set the mic on fire a few weeks ago. That was funny. Nothing exciting. Well, I mean, yeah, we're not like y'all normally aren't advancing in the World Cup while I'm streaming. Betamax. I've seen Betamax, used Betamax, like, at my buddy's house. He had those big fucking OG laser discs too. Those were funny as shit. Sorry, but yeah, and I actually got a bunch of VH tapes upstairs. I have a VCR downstairs that I do believe still works. I just haven't found any reason to hook it up. Little Jim says, I always have an Oasis soup at a restaurant because you get a roll with it. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, anything that includes a roll anyway is good. I've started writing a book about hurricanes and tornadoes. Right now, it's only a draft, but it's going to take the world by storm. Early adapters get stung. Yeah, never first gen anything. Pianoman talking about the boobies. The best kind of bees? Boobies. Benji, I still have a laser disc player. I do not doubt that you don't. Or do. Doubt. I don't doubt that you do. Yeah, I would fully expect that. You have a lot of cool old kit. Big 8 news. Laserdisc was high tech at the time. Unfortunately, overpriced and too easily could be scratched. Guess we could say the same about CDs and DVDs and records. Yeah. When CDs came out, they were, actually the original CDs were pretty heavy duty. Like, I feel like they were a little heavier duty than what they ended up being. But they were supposed to be the indestructible, record kind of thing. And I guess, if you got a CD repair kit, it was a lot easier to repair a CD than it was a record. Because CD repair kits just repolish the clear coat, basically. Or clear epoxy, you know what I mean. Nefarious says, rolls are an acceptable butter delivery system. Yes, we are definitely big on butter in the channel, and rolls are definitely a good one. Especially if you get some, like, super flaky, like, fucking, like, grand butter rolls. And then you put more butter on them. You let it soak in, and then as you go to eat it, you just put a little bit of fresh butter, so you get some unmelted butter on it too. Especially if it's just a little under room temperature. Not cold, but still a little cool, so you can get that temperature difference. Ah, fuck, man. Maybe I'll order some rolls. I'll have some, maybe make myself something interesting with some rolls tomorrow. Some biscuits. Well, rolls, not biscuits. I should say rolls. Layers, not chunkers. Hey, Smith, my butter? Hey, Smith says, my uncle paid plus to have one of the first CD players back last century. Yeah, actually, I have a step uncle who also was a very early adopter of CD players. Like, he somehow made it to a trade show. I think it was like the second year of CDs, first or second year that CDs were showing up. I feel like it was the second year. And then, like, within a month, he had a CD player and, like, just that gathered slitherin of CDs you could find at the very beginning. The CD demos with 4 lines cut into them, error correction was overhyped. And it depended on the hardware you're using for error correction as well. Like, instead of, my very first CD player was a Sony CD player that had 4-second read ahead. It had basic anti-skip protection in it, but it kept 4-second read ahead, so that when you hit bumps, it would flow and then it would catch up on the read until it got, back up to 4 seconds. So as long as you didn't keep hitting a lot of bumps, it could stay ahead. And then the Sony Walkman I have downstairs now, I think has 5 or 6 second, and just a really good anti-shock system on it. Well, it was at least a good anti-shock system. I'm sure if it had anything to do with rubber, it's dry rotted, but maybe there's some silicone in there. Benji says cassettes seem to be coming back. Yeah, I got a shitload of cassettes too. I think I have a cassette player downstairs. I don't know. Just, I really don't have any feels to want to put, a fucking 30, 40-year-old cassette in there and have it destroy itself. But then again, if I'm not using it, what's the fuck's the point of having it? I wonder if any of the, are cassettes worth anything nowadays? Are like 40-year-old cassettes worth anything? Or are they still just $5, $10? Early claim, early claim that you could clean the CDs in the dishwasher. Yeah, I remember hearing that, Micro War. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, they were, I remember some people hearing, I hear they may be bulletproof too. I'm like I knew shit about guns, ballistics, and any of that shit, but even then I'm like, I kind of doubt that, but yeah. Yeah, there was all kinds of weird hype behind CDs when they came out. 4 seconds was actually pretty good. Yeah, I mean, Sony was always, pretty good with their players. I mean, they were kind of invented a lot of that portable stuff. I have no idea. I should actually go down and look at the equipment I have downstairs. See if any, maybe clean it up. Try getting it to work again. My first car had a 6-disc changer in the trunk. Nefarious. If I am not mistaken, I have, was it a 6-disc Sony changer? I had, and I may still actually have a really, really old, like one of their first, I think it was a 6-disc changer. I'm pretty sure it was a Sony. It may have been a JVC, but I'm really thinking it was a Sony. Like, I wonder if we had one of the same ones. And I knew that was downstairs for a long time, sitting next to a Sony head unit that it could hook up to, because that's what I used to run. God, I wonder if those are still down there somewhere. Holy shit. It's not like it's a disaster mess down there. There's just a lot of old storage boxes with cool stuff in it that I haven't looked at since I moved in. Man, I wonder if I still have that thing. Should hook that up as a fucking museum piece. Big 8 news, now that older model likely has a better sound system than today's remakes, most of the new tape cassette players. Today's remake has a better sound with them. Oh, yeah, hopefully. Tricky night all, way past my bedtime here. Need to go find my bed. All right. Sleep well. Yeah, we'll be heading off of here in probably about 5 minutes or so. We're getting a decent flow going, but I am going to have to, holy shit. Hype train income. Whoa, UK Richie, what's up, buddy? Was that 5 gifted memberships, community sub gifts this minute? I appreciate that, good sir. Much obliged. Got the hype train coming in as well. Andy's out there starting up the his old ass God, why do I keep forgetting important words today? Okay, what's the old school fucking Japanese anime with the motorcycle? That also has, what is it, MR2 in it or something like that? 32 bits from Naismith, also appreciate. Holy shit, we're up to a level 2. We don't get a whole lot of hype trains here, which is fine. Yeah, we're good. Akira, yeah, he's got the car from Akira. My neighbor has the car from Akira. The guy he bought it from was slowly converting it. I think it's Akira. Is that the one that's got the MR2 thing in it? As well as the bike? If I'm remembering right, or am I mixing two, oh, Death Note was good. I love Death Note. I watched that back in the day. Street Hawk, wasn't that the motorcycle one? But yeah, I appreciate that, guys, gals, everybody, for the support. Was it Akira? Whoa. Amp controller. Yeah, the MR2 is heavily associated with Akira and car culture because of the wedge design. Yeah, that, yeah. That's it. Where are we at here? TechMoon said there is basically one tape mechanism being made. Like one left being made. Sounds like he left. He must be going to hang out with the fellas. He was thinking of trying to put together a CKY slash a Jackass style, but unique style, similar style thing this summer. Young whippersnapper. I was like, that's fine, dude. Just like make sure you shut the fuck up once it gets to midnight. He's like, oh, no, we'll be quiet before then. I'm like, whatever. Just do your thing. Let me know. I'll come out and get smoked up. Probably not, but Akira was the best anime. Suzuki Richie. Yeah, it's definitely that MRT. Like, I'll have to see if I get some pictures at some point. But yeah, it was the one. But yeah, apparently the guy that had him started doing a lot of the mods from Akira to it. And he's put some stuff. He's got side draft carbs on it. Stuff. Fama. So add some milk to potatoes au gratin. You could add olive oil to pot fry some flour, then add milk and thicken slightly, then add potatoes. That's always tasty. Anything thick, cream, saucy stuff with potatoes is usually good. Especially if you actually introduce some cheese as well. Ads automatically snoozed for 5 minutes because we're on the hype train. That's cool. I did notice that was checked off today, that if everything's rolling through it, it'll auto snooze ads. I guess that means with the hype train going. Which I appreciate it, everybody. Is that beer empty? Yes, it is. All right. Did we miss the top of the hour toast? Well, no, we did do a toast, but it wasn't. I don't know if it was for the top of the hour. Either way, top of the hour specific toast, a little bit past it. Cheers, everybody. Benji, I remember when a hi-fi shop, when they got their first CD player, they kept taking the disc out and standing on it before putting it back in the player. Yeah, like I said, I feel like the OG CDs were a little heavier duty than the later ones, like what they ended up being. Oh yeah, it's a little, little smoky in here. Whoops. Yeah, the potato recipe is to add to leftovers. Oh yeah. And remember, folks, keep mashed potatoes, like mashed potato flakes, dried mashed potato stuff. And if you keep a vat, like you can buy a big vat of brown gravy, chicken gravy, or gravy, turkey gravy, like a big shaker full of gravy. Those are great for making sauces out of anything. All the grease and water and extra shit in the pan that you can't get rid of, sprinkle some of that on there. It'll thicken up and you can use it as a gravy. Works amazing for fucking steaks and fried meat. When you still got all that stuff in the bottom, put some water in there, let it heat up, sprinkle some of that stuff on there. Yeah. All right. Hype train has completed. So I'll see when the next, oh yeah, that's weird. It didn't update that. It snoozed it, but it didn't update when it's actually going to hit. I guess we'll see if that updates when it gets close to its unsnoozing, if we're still here, because we are going to roll out in a couple minutes. Oh, there it is. All right, well, we'll roll out before that hits. So we got another minute. We'll get ready to shut it down. We'll do another bing bong. There we go. Even though it sounds like crap on this mic. Oh, let's try it. Where's the mouse? Let's unmute that. Oh, that microphone isn't turned on. All right. Well, anyway. All right. By whipping cream, 35% fat, no sugar, just cream, and add 2 mashed potatoes. Yeah, I've heard of doing that too. All right. Well, we're going to roll out for the evening before that ad kicks in. I appreciate everybody swinging by. I appreciate all the new people participating, hanging out. Hopefully you got a good chill and a good relax. Let's see, this Wednesday we'll be having a breakfast cold weather dehydrated MRE, U.S. military. The week after that we were working on the engine, and of course I'll be here Saturday, assuming Clive does make his normal time, then I'll be my normal time. If Clive figures out he cannot make his normal time next Saturday, then I will be starting at his normal time. And then of course the week after that is definitely me at Clive time. As he won't be able to do Saturdays. So, I will see everybody next time. Have yourself a good rest of the weekend. Hope you had fun tonight. I got some chill time, and I'll talk to you next time. So, be a groovy to each other, and I am out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya.